Ooh, easy, Ati. Easy.
Adi comes from behind. De Silva now. Oh.
Miguel not on his favorite foot, but he still took a crack at it. Unlucky.
We're in the 12th minute here. 11 minutes and 46 seconds remain here in the second half. Score is 2-1. Paladins from Furman leading the Bisons of Lipscomb here in Nashville, Tennessee. The Bisons enter this weekend with 2 home games, starting tonight with Furman and ending Sunday afternoon against Wofford. Bisons enter the series on a 2-game winning streak, having won their own Hyatt Place Select Brentwood Invitational last weekend. These games are the final tune-ups for the Bisons before they play their first Atlantic Sun game of the season, October 3rd, against the heated rival Belmont from down the street.
Offsides, yeah.
Literally down the street.
Well, it's unlucky. Last year we had a great game against Belmont. Atmosphere was awesome. We had the Red Bull jugglers out here. We actually had a trophy made for it, the Battle of Boulevard trophy.
I saw that's a very, very, very intense-looking trophy.
Prestigious game, very high intensity. It's just like a UNC Duke basketball game, you know.
Yeah.
Very.
Thousands of people turned out last time. It's going to actually be at a neutral site
this year, yes, because Belmont is hosting the presidential debate.
Yep.
So it's unlucky that we didn't have the game back here.
Yeah.
I thought it was basically a neutral site here last year. We had about half and half.
Yeah. I mean, especially with Belmont being like literally 2.5 miles down the road.
Oh yeah.
We know because we run it.
That's true.
There and back 5 miles. So I mean, it's one of those things where a lot of the student body comes out to support, and it's really great to see whenever Lipscomb and Belmont tangle in any sport, whether it be basketball, volleyball, you know, anything. Any spectator sport, I should say.
I don't know if they really tangle in volleyball, but
yeah, they don't really tangle with volleyball. They could tangle with the net.
They could get tangled up. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Lipscomb volleyball swept Belmont.
Yes, they did.
3
actually,
sets to 0.
I was at those matches.
The matches.
Technically,
in England, soccer
is a match.
Is a match.
It's not a game. It's a match.
It's a match on a pitch.
On a pitch, not a field. Some terminology.
Soccer definitions for you. And it's football over there.
Football. See.
Football.
Yeah. I think everywhere in the world it's football.
Yeah, except for soccer. Except for United States, just because we have to be different.
We have to.
Soccer being the most popular sport in the world.
Some Americans question that.
Yeah. I don't know how they could question that.
I don't know how.
The only other people to play American football are Canadians.
Okay. Yep.
I'm sure there's some small leagues in Italy and stuff like that, but soccer, the most popular sport by far. I do believe almost everybody in the world's played it at one point in their life. Touched a soccer ball, kicked a soccer ball.
Free kick coming up for Lipscomb Bisons. Probably about 40 yards out or so. 40 yards out.
It's more. I think it's more 55, 60. That's
at an angle.
Oh, it's at an angle. Yeah, from the center of the goal out.
Let's get some bodies in the box.
Oh, try to get a back header.
I think that was Miguel that got on the end of that one.
Yeah.
Looked like.
Speaking of other countries, did you know if you're 1 in a million in China? You know that term, 1 in a million.
Mm-hmm.
In China, if you were 1 in a million, there are 1,300 people just like you. Did you know that? Bet you didn't.
I didn't.
So, if somebody tells you you're 1 in a million in China,
let's get back to the game. We have a Paladin goal kick.
Everybody else except for my co-host getting a kick out of that.
Santos down line. It was a good joke.
It was.
It was good.
I did all that math in my head just now.
Some comical relief, you know.
That's what I am. Just walking, talking, comical relief. Speaking of relief, we're about 7 minutes away from the relief of this game. Furman leads Lipscomb 2-1. Bison's trying to get a goal in, trying to get an equalizer. Forgive me, folks, I'm very tired. McLaughlin back to Walsh. Walsh looks up. Long kick up to De Silva. De Silva and Pettis go up for it. Kind of sandwich Furman player between them.
Lipscomb throw. We have a substitution coming in for both teams. Abadou Dijaye and Jaye coming in for the Paladins, and we have
substitution number 25 Amadou Jai replaces number 13 Eric Cobley. Bison substitution number 13 Tony Garibelli replaces number 3 Garrett McCracken.
Tony Garibelli, a late addition to the roster because he just made Cooper time. So that's the reason he's not on the roster. Tony, very highly thought of from a lot of the Lipscomb players, and talking to Pettis and Adi and McLaughlin, they feel very strongly that Tony can really help them.
Played on the Metros this summer, the PDL team. He's a very good player. Look at that, challenges. I think he won himself corner kick.
That
Referees don't know.
That looks like the referee's
looks
gonna.
Like they're gonna signal a goal kick.
Yeah, referee telling Tony to calm down.
He's only been on the field for 30 seconds. He just wants to get in there, get a little feisty.
Yeah,
you know?
he does. He wants to.
I think this is his first run out on the field, actually.
It is. It is. He's a freshman.
Freshman.
So he came into preseason not quite as fit as the coaches would like. So he spent the majority of the time getting fit.
Talking about fitness, we already have one of our players down. TJ cramping up.
Athletic trainer running out. That's always a hard thing to do. Nobody likes cramps.
No.
They are not conducive for good soccer play.
Got to drink the fluids before the game.
Drink the fluids.
Got to get the Gatorade, water.
Eating a banana or a Tums wouldn't help. Wouldn't hurt. So excuse me.
Morrow steps out on the field to just make sure Williams is okay, the senior. Looks like it might even be worse than a cramp. Maybe a hamstring or
maybe even a rolled ankle.
Yeah, he's limping off the field. I'm not sure.
It's awfully possible for somebody to step down wrong on their ankle.
Yep.
Even with these Division I athletes being as fit as they are, they still have some accidents happen to them off the field and on the field. Kahn to take the goal kick.
5 minutes remaining in the second half. Garrett up. McLaughlin. Pettis challenging for the ball. Great challenge.
23 muscled off the ball, kind of limping back.
Getting the ball wide to De Silva. Let's see if he can create something like he did the first half.
Couldn't quite get it to his midfielder.
Sending the ball along to the forward for the Paladins.
Number 23 still walking kind of gingerly on that ankle after being shoved off the ball by Pettis. That was a great challenge by Pettis, shoulder to shoulder. Just kind of was like, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
McLaughlin, back to Lara.
Soccer, a lot rougher game than people think it is.
Oh, yeah. Walsh out, very far outside his box.
I think it was
looking for Pettis.
Miscommunication there between
McLaughlin.
Lara, Lind, and